Good Monday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Emily Walls. It has been a very busy start to the week here in the weather department, and it's going to stay that way, not just for tonight, but tomorrow and even into Wednesday. So a very active weather pattern is what we're dealing with for the next several days. Take a look at the radar right now. We have scattered showers and thunderstorms making their way through. At this time, shortly after 6 p.m., we're not seeing any severe thunderstorms, but there is still a very small threat that we could be dealing with a couple strong or severe thunderstorms later this evening or tonight. If we zoom things in, most of the heavy rain at this point seems to be centered near and south of I-80, so you can see some stronger storms stretching from eastern LaSalle County through Grundy County and then up into southwestern Will County. This is likely going to be clipping northern Kankakee as well. And this is just the beginning. So we're going to have several waves of showers and thunderstorms rolling through during the evening, the overnight hours. And again, some of those could potentially end up being strong or severe. So the Storm Prediction Center has kept areas south of I-88 in northeastern Illinois and south of I-80 for the most part in northwest Indiana under a marginal risk. What that means is isolated severe thunderstorms are going to be possible. This is a lower end risk. So if we do end up seeing a strong storm or two, it should just be very isolated in nature, so not a widespread event. So your 24-hour rainfall totals, we have picked up an impressive amount of rain in the last 24 hours. The heaviest has fallen along and south of I-80. Notice many locations have picked up between 1 and 3 inches of rain, and we still have another inch or two to go during the evening and overnight. So futurecast rainfall, this is taking us through 8 a.m. tomorrow. Most of us are going to be seeing an additional inch of rain, possibly closer to 1 or 2 inches of rain near and south of I-80. So localized flooding, that's already a concern for many areas pretty close to rivers. We're going to see those rivers rising here, not just tonight, but tomorrow and in the coming days, because all of that runoff is going to be going to those rivers. So localized flooding, ponding on area roadways certainly going to be a concern, especially tonight and then through the day on Tuesday. Futurecast taking us through the overnight. Here comes that heavy rain potential. So the southern half of the viewing area, torrential downpours are going to be possible and maybe even a couple stronger storms. If we do end up seeing stronger severe thunderstorms, the main hazard is going to be for hail. As of right now, we're still seeing a couple storms out there this evening that have been producing nickel-sized hail, but once we reach that quarter size, that's about an inch in diameter, that's when it's considered to be severe. Now, taking us closer to daybreak tomorrow, notice how the heavy rain potential begins to drop off, at least temporarily. So a couple scattered light rain showers are possible around daybreak. We'll see a lull in the activity during the later morning hours. And then there you see it, we're back at it around midday, early afternoon as our cold front begins to approach the area. A couple thunderstorms are going to be possible tomorrow, some of which may end up being strong or severe, especially from Chicago, point southward, and then over into northwest Indiana. So for a lot of locations near and east of I-57, we have to be on high alert tomorrow for some strong to severe thunderstorms to develop in the early afternoon. Following the passage of that cold front, then we're on the backside of this strong low pressure system, and it's pretty easy to see here the winds circling around the Chicagoland area. So typically around a low pressure system, you have that counterclockwise wind flow. So we're going to see our winds turning from being out of the east to eventually the south, and then by Tuesday evening, we're going to be picking up those strong northerly winds. So that's drawing down that colder air for us to work with. A rain-snow mixture, that's going to be possible during the evening, and then watch what happens during the overnight. Slushy snow accumulation is going to be possible, especially near and north of I-88, but all of us going to be seeing that rain-snow mixture when we wake up on Wednesday, even throughout the daytime hours of Wednesday, with high temperatures only in the 30s. That rain-snow mixture, that's going to stay possible all day long until we finally begin to dry things out on Thursday. So your temperatures out there this evening, we are chilly north of I-80, only in the 40s, but south of 80, we still have temperatures that are pretty close to 50 degrees. Tonight, we're dropping down to about 40. It remains breezy. We'll have east-northeasterly winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. Showers continue becoming heavy right around the late evening, so say 11 p.m. through early morning. Heavy downpours, a couple strong, maybe even severe thunderstorms going to be possible tonight too. So your 7-day forecast, tomorrow we have that round of storms around midday into the early afternoon. Then Tuesday evening, we have that rain-snow mixture being possible. Then most of us get in on that snow action Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. A rain-snow mixture remains possible on Wednesday. Finally, by Thursday, we're going to begin to dry out. We'll be mostly cloudy, and the sunshine that is set to return on Friday, we'll see plenty of sunshine by Saturday, and your high temperatures go back up into the 50s by this upcoming weekend.